Today's topic on today's show discusses rigorous AP classes. Well, a quote from one of the AP teachers: "Beware of the uphill battle you will face daily with whichever AP class you will take. They are all strenuous on the brain and lead to all-time high stress levels in the unprepared high schooler's life. It is literally taking a college class in high school." Well, it would be really feckless and just totally futile if you do not do well in the 3-hour-long AP course for credit. That determines if you get college credit or not. That's what the whole AP classes is. So if you do bad on that, that was completely futile, waste of your time and energy.
Hey Jamil, didn't you take AP classes back in the day?
Back in the day? Back in the day, we got credit for just showing up to class.
Heck yeah, man.
Yeah.
For regular classes, it's required to give 100% of your effort. But for AP classes, it's required to give more than 100%. Almost 200% of your effort. Oh, you can't give more than 200%, right? It's 100%. This is it, boys and girls. You can only give 100%. You can't give more than 100% of your effort.
So you would just get a bad grade?
I guess so. So what's the point of taking these classes?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Counselor Haddad. It's better to get an A in a normal class than to receive a C in an AP class.
Okay, Counselor Haddad.
AP classes scared me. My counselor scared me. I'm not taking them.
The AP classes I took dropped my GPA, and you shouldn't take them either, because I'm never taking one again.
Dang it, why is this so hard to memorize? Oh my goodness, there's so much. What? Hey, Jamil.
Oh, hey, Chirag, you wanna go hang out at the movies, man?
I can't. I have this stupid satire project I have to finish up, and it's due tomorrow. And I'm not even halfway done.
Oh, tomorrow? What? That's a big project. Well, I guess I'll just go by myself since I'm not taking the AP classes.
Man, you have the lucky life.
Yeah.
It's Mr. Mockney here. So, you see this big packet? You see this big packet? Really big packet? I want it due by tomorrow. So, here you go. Good luck.
All of this tomorrow. Mr. Mockney, you're kidding me, right?
Nope. That's the homework.
All of this tomorrow.
It's an AP class. This is what you should expect.
All of this?
Yes.
Screw it. The Cold War. Wasn't that between Great Britain and China? Man, I don't even understand any of this. I'm not even like halfway through. What the heck is this? What time is it? What the heck? It's already 1 o'clock? I'm not even like halfway through this, and I still have to finish all of this. What the heck? I can't do this. This is great.
What is this 1984? 80s language? I don't understand this stuff. I'll just spark note to get the overview, miss the little details. Good deal. Spark notes for 1984. These 35 words to memorize are way too difficult. Littoral? What? Mans? What is this? 17th century pietism? What is this?
Hey, Jamil.
What's up, man?
So,
This is so hard memorizing stuff and doing stuff for AP classes.
see, that's your problem. You've been soloing the class. You need to get a study group.
Oh,
Do you know what a study group is?
no.
You don't know what a study group. Well, see, you work with a whole bunch of students, and you split up the work, and you work together, and you make each other like understand the material, because obviously this is very hard. You can quiz each other. Like, let's say he picked up something that you didn't. He can tell you, and if he didn't pick up something, then you can tell him.
Oh, so like you teach someone
This
their
class isn't meant
weaknesses.
to be soloed. This class is meant to be with a collaboration. You're supposed to
Oh.
collaborate. That's how you're supposed to pass this class.
Wow, I've been missing out on that for a while. Probably that's why my stress levels are so high.
I memorized these 35 words in a matter of 30 minutes with a study group. We
Oh,
quiz
wow.
each other.
This took me 2 hours last night.
Yeah, it's not that hard.
Wow.
So you want to join us next time?
Yeah. Where do you guys study? The library?
Yeah,
All right, I'll be there.
7 sharp.
7 sharp.
AP classes have too much emphasis on difficulty professed by counselors and teachers, unlike tremendous tasks. Although AP classes have challenges and require much more devotion to the class, it's still possible to receive an A. For whatever reason, people are scared to take AP classes because they think they're not smart enough, or it's just too hard for them. And it requires better knowledge and higher thinking and better time management. Well, as you can see, I've received a 5 from AP US History, and I still managed to do everything just accordingly.
I'm just a normal high school student. I go to Rochester High. And all this talk about impossibility to receive an A in an AP class, well, look at this. Right here, I have an A- in AP Lang. I have an A in AP Micro, Econ, AP Gov, and AP US History for both semesters. What's so impossible about that?
Jamil, got a 5.
Oh, I got a 5 on the first one? That's terrible. That's just over 50%. Why'd I do that? What did I do to increase my AP score?
Jamil, since you did get a 5 on your first one, that's actually pretty good, but I can see improvement.
Uh-huh.
I recommend you use the Princeton Review, and if you do some practice essays at home on your spare time, not many kids do this, but I have potential you probably will. There's a potential that you're going to score higher on your next one, so...
Okay, I'll do some practice essays then.
I mean, there's some in here that are pretty hard. Like, I recommend you do this one about John's Wolf.
Oh.
Let's go to page right here. You do one about satire.
Oh, okay.
And one about generality right here. These are really good. This is the ones that AP really touches on, so work on these, alright?
Okay, I'll do that.
Jamil, have you been using the Princeton Review I gave you?
Yeah, man, this is the book of all books. After the Bible, of course.
I can tell, Jamil. Your work has improved tremendously.
Really? What'd I get?
You got a 7 this time. That's a big
Sweet.
step up.
7 out of 9. That's awesome.
Keep up the good work, Jamil.
Thanks. For the AP exam, so who's Bill Clinton? What was his politics that he did?
I'm not sure.
It was bipartisan politics. Remember working with the Republicans in Congress during the divided government? John Adams. What was his big affair that occurred?
Alien Sedition Act, which was what he was commonly known for, but also the XYZ affair.
The XYZ affair. Well done. George Washington.
First president.
First president. Loose constructionalist.
And Washington's farewell address.
Nice. You got all the points. Okay, now test me.
All right. Who was Barack Obama?
Barack Obama, the first African American president. He passed national health care reform.
Well done. Thomas Jefferson.
Thomas Jefferson. He bought Louisiana, more than doubled the size of the U.S., and was the third president of the United States.
Mm-hmm. What about George W. Bush?
George W. Bush. Good guy. He was the president. He had presidency during 9/11, and he started the Second Iraq War to counter anti-terrorists.
Well done, Jamil. You hit all points.
What'd you get on the test that we were studying for?
100%.
Me too. Oh my gosh.
God.
Group studies work.
Yeah. Told you we should do them.
Yeah, we should do that more often.